Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Sure. In Python, code is typically stored in files with a .py extension. When you write Python code in a .py file, it can be compiled and interpreted using a Python interpreter. Here's a brief overview of the process. 1. Compilation. Python code is not compiled into machine code like some other programming languages. Instead, Python code is compiled into bytecode, which is a low-level representation of the code that can be executed by the Python interpreter. When you run a Python script, the Python interpreter compiles the code into bytecode before executing it. 2. Interpretation. The Python interpreter reads the bytecode generated from the compilation step and executes it line by line. This allows Python to be a dynamically typed language, where types are determined at runtime. Here's a simple example to demonstrate Python file compilation and interpretation. 1. Create a new file called example.py and add the following code. 2. Save the file and then open a terminal or command prompt. 3. Run the Python interpreter and specify the file you want to execute. 4. The Python interpreter will compile the code in example.py into bytecode and then execute it. You should see the output "Hello, Alice" printed to the console. This is a basic example of how Python files are compiled and interpreted by the Python interpreter. Keep in mind that Python is a high-level language, so the compilation and interpretation steps are handled by the interpreter itself, making it easy to write and run Python code without worrying about the underlying compilation process.